Ever scrolled through your feed and seen people buying Apple stock and other people buying Bitcoin? Two completely different worlds, two different apps, two different rule books, and both of them are making people rich. So which one do you pick? Today we're cracking it open. Stocks, crypto, the actual difference between them, and how one app, Apex, finally lets you trade both without picking a side. Here's the plan. 1. What's the actual difference between a stock and a crypto coin? 2. Why most platforms force you to choose. 3. How Apex puts both on one screen, 24/7. Let's start with stocks. When you buy a stock, say, a share of Apple, you literally own a tiny slice of that company. Imagine Apple is a giant chocolate cake. The cake gets cut into billions of tiny slices. Each slice is one share. Buy a slice, and a piece of that company is yours. Apple makes money. It sells iPhones, Macs, services. When the company does well, your slice gets more valuable. Sometimes they even pay you a small reward called a dividend, your cut of the profits. Stocks have rules. They trade on big regulated markets. The New York Stock Exchange, NASDAQ. And they only trade for about 6.5 hours a day, Monday through Friday. Weekends? Closed. After 4 p.m.? Closed. Yes, in 2026, the world's biggest market still takes naps. Now flip the script. Crypto. When you buy Bitcoin, you don't own a piece of a company. There is no company. Bitcoin is software. A giant shared ledger that thousands of computers around the world keep a copy of. It works because the math works. No CEO, no board of directors, just code, miners, and millions of users agreeing on who owns what. Crypto doesn't pay dividends. It doesn't have earnings reports. Its value is pure supply and demand. What people are willing to pay for it right now. And here's the wild part. Crypto markets never close. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Christmas morning at 3 a.m., prices are moving. So that's the deal. Stocks are pieces of real companies, regulated, dividends possible, weekday hours. Crypto is decentralized digital assets. No company, no dividends, always on. Both have made people rich. Both have wiped people out. So here's the question everyone hits eventually. Why can't I just do both? Why do I need a Robinhood account for my Apple shares and a Coinbase account for my Bitcoin? Different apps, different passwords, different fees. Stock platforms told you crypto was too risky. Crypto platforms told you stocks were boring. Both were wrong. The smart move was always the same. Own both. Different cycles, different risks, different opportunities. Let me tell you about Maya. Maya is 28. She has $5,000 saved. Her older brother told her to put it all in Apple. Stocks are the safe play. Her best friend told her to put it all in Bitcoin. Crypto is the future. She didn't want to fight with either of them. So she did what most people do. She picked one. She put all $5,000 into Apple. 6 months later, Apple grew 15%. Her $5,000 became $5,750. Not bad. But that same 6 months, Bitcoin doubled. If she'd split her money 50-50, she'd be at $7,000. Almost double the return. She wasn't wrong to pick stocks. She was wrong to pick only stocks. This is where Apex comes in. Apex is one app, one login, one wallet that lets you trade stocks in crypto and energy commodities, all on the same screen. Want a piece of Apple? Done. Want Bitcoin? Done. Want exposure to natural gas prices? Also done. All from the same balance. But the real game changer? Apex runs 24/7. Even your stocks. Yes, you can buy Tesla shares on a Sunday at midnight if you want to. That's only possible because Apex uses tokenized stocks, fully backed digital representations of real shares, so they can trade on the same 24/7 infrastructure crypto runs on. Now let's talk fees. On most stock apps, every trade costs you. On most crypto apps, the spread eats you alive. Apex charges a flat fee. Same on stocks, same on crypto. Want to put $50 in? Fine. Apex lets you buy fractional pieces. So you don't need $200 to buy one share of Apple. $5 works. Want to use leverage? Also there. Apex offers perpetual contracts. You can go long if you think a price will rise, or short if you think it'll fall. Quick warning. Leverage is a double-edged sword. It multiplies your gains and your losses. A 10x trade means a 10% drop wipes you out. New to this? Start without leverage. Period. Okay, back to Maya. Imagine if Maya had Apex from day one. Her $5,000 doesn't have to choose. She puts $2,500 in Apple. Long-term growth. She puts $2,500 in Bitcoin. High volatility upside. 6 months later, both are up. Her Apple position is at $2,875. Her Bitcoin is at $5,000. Total, $7,875. Up 57% on her starting money. Now imagine the opposite. Bitcoin crashes 40%. On a Coinbase-only strategy, she's down to $3,000. On Apex, her Apple position softens the blow. She's at $4,000. Diversification didn't make her rich. It kept her in the game. Now let's talk about something neither stocks nor crypto can give you on their own. Energy. Apex recently listed 3 real-world energy markets. Natural gas, Brent crude, WTI oil. These are the prices that move every car, every airline, every heating bill on the planet. When stocks and crypto are both down, energy often moves the other way. It's the third leg of a real portfolio, the one most retail traders couldn't touch until now. So you've got the full picture. Stocks for ownership, crypto for digital upside, energy for hedging, all on one screen, one login, one balance. And the kicker, Apex never sleeps. Stocks markets close at 4 p.m. Eastern. Crypto markets never close. Apex runs on crypto's schedule, which means you trade everything when you want. A quick reality check before you click any buttons. Trading is risk. Stocks can drop. Crypto can crash. Energy can swing wildly. Apex gives you the tools. It doesn't give you guarantees. The smart move? Start small. Only trade what you can afford to lose. Spread your money across asset types. Don't put it all in one ticker. And learn how each market behaves before sizing up. Use the demo first. Most people lose money in their first 6 months because they confuse luck with skill. The market will teach you that lesson. Better to pay for the class with practice trades. 3 things to remember. 1. Stocks and crypto are different beasts, and owning both is smarter than picking one. 2. Fragmenting your money across 5 different apps costs you in fees, attention, and missed opportunity. One platform wins. 3. The best portfolio is the one you can actually monitor and rebalance. Simpler tools beat fancier tools every time. Apex Exchange. Stocks, crypto, energy. One app, one login, 24/7. Whether you're starting with $5 or 50,000, you don't have to pick a side anymore. Try it on demo first. Find the asset mix that fits your life, not someone else's hype. If this broke things down for you, hit subscribe. We're posting one of these every week, covering everything from leverage to risk management to portfolio building. One last thing. Ready to start trading? Sign up on Apex using the link in the description and get 30% off your trading fees. Stocks, crypto, energy. One app. Click the link below.